Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's going to be reviewing the new GMC Canyon AT4X. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the National GMC here in American Fork, Utah for giving me some time with this truck. This particular truck is available for sale for the time being, so if you're interested, then I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. Just make sure to ask for David if you have any questions or need any help. And then on a side note, if you want to save time and money the next time you purchase a car, link to my car buying guide in the description down below. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a turbocharged 2.7 liter 4-cylinder that goes through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy 16 around town and then 16 on the highway, with power outputs being 310 horsepower and then 430 pound-feet of torque. Now, before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, it has the Canyon's cool new design where you can see it's raised there on either side and you got a little divot there in the center. And then this also comes with the Canyon split light design, so you guys can see here with like the daytime running light housing, and then you got the headlight and everything down below. And then it does also have fog lights here in the bumper. But notice with the AT4X grille here, you can see AT4X right there. And funny enough, the camera's still there in the grille, but this little bar that comes up doesn't really get in the way too much with the camera. We've got a light bar down below, and then yes, it also comes with a winch with this particular package. Oh, and I almost forgot, we do have recovery points here, and we have skid plate protection as well. And putting it all together, this truck looks so cool. I mean, I think the new Canyon already is a really good looking truck, but yeah, with all these off-road goodies added to the front end, it looks great. Now around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 285/70/17 in the front and over in the rear. You can see here with the wheels, really cool off-roader look. It looks like they're beadlock capable. And then you can see we've got aggressive all-terrain tires, independent front suspension with the new Canyon, and then we do have a solid rear axle. Anyways, really chunky fender flares and then beefy fenders as well, similar to like a Raptor. Got the AT4X badge here, and then notice we got this like rock rail side step setup. It's interesting because there's only steps for the front, and it looks like they are, yeah, those are, it looks like they're removable. So if you don't want the step and you just want the rock rail protection, you can do that. And then in the very back, you guys can see the Multimatic shocks with this truck. And then here's your full side view with the Canyon AT4X. Now taking a look at the key fob, we have our lock and unlock function. We got the remote start function and then the GMC logo there on the back. And popping into the bed, notice the tailgate is dampened. And yes, this still has the cooler function in the tailgate, which is pretty cool. We've got the AT4X logo there in the bed. And then look at this here on the top. I got these like bed rail system there at the top. That's pretty cool. Gives the truck a unique look. I also have an outlet here in the back on top of that. And with the tailgate itself, it's got a ruler, and then it's really light, so it's easy to get back into place. You can see all of our badging here on the back. And look at the taillight design too. They even blacked out the exhaust tip. But putting it all together, what do you guys think about the looks here with this AT4X? Now taking a look at the door panel, you can see the stitching that goes through it, and I love this white trim, that's cool. And then look at these seats, they definitely pop, and then look at the seatbelt coloration as well. And then legroom here in the back is pretty typical for a mid-size pickup truck. You can fit adults back here, but it's not going to be like the most spacious place on the planet. Got some cup holders, got the vents, USBs down below as well. You also have this for the window, it's manual for the operation. And then headroom, it's good. Now taking a look at the front door panel, you can see this trim piece here at the top, and look at all the padding down below. All of our window controls, that one is automatic by the way. And then you can see with the mirror adjustments, got our memory seat function, blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. Let's see the capability, 951 pounds of payload capacity there. And then I don't think this one has a tow sticker, but I think it's like 5,000 something pounds with the AT4X. You do lose quite a bit of towing with the AT4X. And look at these seats, again AT4X there, perforated all down the center. Our power adjustments on the side, trailer brake controls here. And then I like this, that trim, I think that's pretty cool. You got more soft touch there on the side. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, soft touch all around. You got that AT4X stitching there in the center. Practical controls on the front of the steering wheel, like your heated steering wheel function, stuff for the screen, cruise control. It does have radio controls in the back, and then you got your singular stock there. Full digital gauge cluster here in the center, and just like other Canyons, we can change with the gauge views. This is pretty cool with the AT4X. Wow. Man, I think more, I mean, I know some people are not all about these digital gauge clusters, but I don't know, I think more manufacturers need to do something like this because it's just cool all the different ways you can make it look. And then this has a 360 camera system, so you can see out of every single angle. It's not a huge pickup truck, so it really doesn't need it, to be frank, but it's still cool that it has it. And I think this one also has the, yeah, you got the cameras underneath the truck as well. That is so weird. I mean, that's super helpful though. I mean, like as someone who off-roads on a fairly regular basis, that would be really nice to have in my vehicles. Now, yes, the light controls are in the infotainment system. That's something some people have been critical with the new Canyon in Colorado. But as for the rest of the screen, really good response time. It's got Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You can see shortcut bar there on the side. And then we do have physical buttons here for the climate, as well as the heated and ventilated seats. And speaking of physical stuff, again, look at the trim here. Very premium looking. And then here's a quick look at the glove box. And then you can see the window control to roll down all the windows at once for an auxiliary item. Lane departure, hazard lights, auto stop start, and then yes, this has front and rear locking differentials. And then you got some USBs, got a wireless phone charging pad there. And then this has an advanced four-wheel drive system. This is also the drive mode, so I like to show the drive modes in a moment. But yeah, you've got four-wheel auto as well as four-wheel high and four-wheel low. Got your shift here for the 8-speed automatic transmission, your parking brake behind that. So the drive modes will pop up here on the screen. You've got an off-road mode, tow haul mode, if the camera will focus on it, terrain mode as well, and then you have obviously the normal mode that you can go between. Some cup holders here, and then look at the center console. Good storage inside, and then it looks like it just has the traditional mirror, and then yeah, got a sunroof at the top. So here's a window sticker for this AT4X. You guys can see all the standard equipment. There's your base MSRP. And then this one has the Edition 1 package on it, so that adds a bunch of stuff like the safari bar, underbody cameras, all of that. Total MSRP on this one, $66,785. And, well, let's see how it drives. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility over the hood, and hope you can see the heads-up display. Both the mirrors do blind spot monitoring through the rest of the rear, and well, we're gonna let this guy get through first, and then we will set off here in the Canyon AT, or maybe he's not gonna. I thought he was gonna reverse out, so I was like moving out of his way, but I guess that he's not anymore. I don't know what's happening here. I'm just trying to be nice. Anyways. Now my trying to be nice is probably impeding him. That 360 camera system's nice. And you can see, you know, the whole bar system does get in the way a little bit of the camera, but it's not nearly as bad as you would think. Man, I'm not gonna lie, the turning radius on the new Canyon is, it's not the worst, but it's definitely a big mid-sized pickup truck. The traction control system did well there. The parking lot's pretty icy here. So, oh, I forgot on GM's, on the older ones, they have the reverse lights on when they're in park. I forgot about that. That's, okay, that's why I got confused. That makes a lot more sense now. Okay, so let us set off in this Canyon. Good torque. Doesn't seem like it's struggling to move the tires whatsoever. Let's keep that in there. And we're in, yeah, two-wheel drive. Yeah, this engine's great. And you hear 4-cylinder in a pickup truck and you're like, I don't know about that. But no, it performs really well. Also, that Maverick has like huge fender flares. Look at that. That is interesting. Super comfortable with the suspension. Yeah, I mean, it drives well. I'm excited to see kind of the damping a little bit here. So kind of go over this bump. Oh yeah, that soaks it up so well. That's impressive. That is impressive. Yeah, I mean, this has all the same stuff that the regular Canyon has that I like with the driving experience. It's comfortable, it's quiet. I mean, it's a mid-size pickup truck that drives, you know, not exactly the same as a full-size pickup truck. Again, it does feel smaller than a full-size, but the comfort is more similar to a full-size pickup truck, which I really appreciate. Yeah, I mean, so far, and that window sticker is totally in the way. Okay, I'm good. So far, this drives really well. Again, those aren't the biggest bumps, but it gives me an idea of the damping with the suspension and these Multimatic shocks, and it's solid. I mean, this is, I would say this is on par with, you know, the Raptor in terms of the damping. It's pretty good. Maybe not the Gen 3, probably like close to a Gen 2 Raptor in terms of where this is at, which is, I mean, that's still really good. Let's be real here. Okay, let's get our acceleration. Yeah, this powertrain's got good power. I mean, this is more than enough for you to do some mobbing through the desert, as they say. Yeah, I mean, this could really, with the equipment this could really do it all. So, to sum things up with the Canyon AT4X, yeah, this was a lot of money with this package, which you can get. You don't have to get this package. You could get just an AT4X, which would, you know, bring it at a more affordable price point if you basically just wanted, you know, the lockers and the shocks and all of that. But what I will say with this package is, even though it is, you know, more expensive, I think it makes sense because a lot of this has off. If you're actually gonna take this truck off-road, this has off-road stuff that people pay big money for, winches and, you know, the other underbody camera system. That thing, I think that's really cool. And then all the skid plate protection, like it's got all the stuff that an off-road enthusiast would really want with the vehicle. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this, but I think they did a really good job, and I am super excited to review the new Ranger Raptor and kind of see how they compare. I don't know when I'll be able to put a comparison together, but I have a friend that, if you don't know, I had a Ranger Raptor allocation, and I gave him my allocation because I have too many cars. And so he will have that like permanently. And so what that means is, so long as I can find another AT4X after he gets his Ranger Raptor, I'll be able to do a comparison. So that'll make that part of it a little bit easier. Maybe I'll do a ZR2 versus, well, we'll see, whatever. Let me know what you guys think about the new AT4X, but I think this is a cool pickup truck. I'm glad they made it.